Have you ever wondered what truly motivates you to get out of bed every morning? Motivation, a unique yet universal force, drives us to strive and overcome challenges. It's the unseen push towards success or the deep desire to make a difference. So what's your motivation? Let's dive into the world of motivation and explore what drives us. Imagine a young man barely out of college with a dream to start his own company. Let's call him Jack. Jack wasn't born with a silver spoon in his mouth, nor did he have a groundbreaking idea. What he had was a burning desire to create something of his own. In the early days, Jack worked out of a small room that he called his office. He had a desk, a chair, and a laptop that was on its last legs. He didn't have a team, investors, or even a clear business plan. What he did have was a dream, and the motivation to chase it. Every day, Jack would wake up before dawn, make a pot of strong coffee, and sit down at his desk. He spent countless hours researching, brainstorming, and planning. He faced rejection after rejection, hurdle after hurdle. There were days when he questioned himself, his abilities, his choices, but each time he found the strength to pick himself up and keep going. Jack's motivation came from a deep-seated belief in himself and his dream. He saw every challenge as an opportunity to learn, to grow. He understood that success isn't handed to you on a silver platter. It's earned through hard work, dedication, and persistence. Slowly but surely, Jack's efforts started to pay off. He secured his first client, then his second. He hired his first employee, then his second. His small room office expanded into an actual office space. His dream was no longer just a dream, it was becoming a reality. The road to success wasn't easy for Jack. It was filled with obstacles, setbacks, and moments of self-doubt. But Jack's motivation never waned. It was his guiding light, his driving force. It was what kept him going when the odds were stacked against him. Jack's story is not unique. There are countless others like him who have achieved success against all odds, powered by their motivation. They are a testament to the fact that with motivation, anything is possible. He was driven by his passion, his motivation. But what exactly is motivation? Motivation, in simple terms, is the desire to do things. It's the difference between lounging on your couch all day and getting up to conquer the world. It's the driving force that propels us to act, to strive, to create. But what exactly is motivation? How does it work? And most importantly, how can we tap into it? At its core, motivation can be divided into two main types: intrinsic and extrinsic. Intrinsic motivation comes from within us. It's that inner drive, the passion that fuels us to pursue something purely for the sheer joy or personal satisfaction it brings. Imagine an artist dedicated to their craft, painting through the night, not for fame or fortune, but for the love of creating something beautiful. On the other hand, extrinsic motivation is driven by external rewards or punishments. This could be anything from a promotion at work to avoiding a negative consequence. Think of studying diligently for an exam to attain a good grade, or working overtime to meet a deadline and avoid the boss's wrath. Both intrinsic and extrinsic motivations play a vital role in our daily lives. They push us to make choices, take risks, and persevere through challenges. They help us set goals and strive to achieve them, shaping our actions and behaviors in the process. Several theories have been proposed to further explain motivation. One of the most well-known is Maslow's hierarchy of needs, suggesting that we are motivated to fulfill basic needs before moving on to more complex ones. There's also the expectancy theory, which posits that our motivation is determined by our expectation of the outcome and the value we place on it. In summary, motivation is a complex, multifaceted phenomenon that influences every aspect of our lives. It's not just about getting things done, but about why and how we choose to do them. It's about the journey, the pursuit, and the thrill of the chase. Motivation is a powerful tool if we understand how to harness it. So, let's dive deeper and explore how we can tap into this wellspring of energy and determination. Let's unlock the power of motivation and see how it can transform our lives. Harnessing motivation starts with understanding what truly drives you. Dive deep into your psyche, your dreams, and your passions. What gets your heart racing? What fills your mind with wonder and your soul with delight? That's where your true motivation lies. It's not always about the grand ambitions or the lofty dreams. Sometimes it's the simple joys, the quiet moments, the small victories that fuel our motivation. So how do you identify these personal motivators? Start by taking a step back and spend some time with your thoughts. Reflect on your experiences, your desires, your fears. Jot them down in a journal if that helps. What are the common threads? What are the recurring themes? These are likely to be your personal motivators. Now that you've identified what drives you, let's talk about staying motivated. You see, motivation isn't a one-time thing. It's a continuous journey, and like any journey, there are going to be bumps along the way. But don't let these bumps deter you. Setting clear, achievable goals is a great way to keep your motivation levels high. Goals give you a sense of direction, a target to aim for. They can be big or small, as long as they are meaningful to you. Maintaining a positive attitude is another essential aspect of staying motivated. It's easy to get bogged down by the negatives, but remember, every cloud has a silver lining. Learn to see the positives in every situation, and you'll find that your motivation remains steady even in the face of adversity. Surrounding yourself with positivity is just as important. This includes not only maintaining a positive environment, but also surrounding yourself with positive, supportive people. They will lift you up when you're feeling down and celebrate with you in your moments of triumph. Harnessing motivation is not about reaching a destination. It's about enjoying the journey. It's about learning, growing, and continuously pushing your boundaries. So embrace your motivators, set those goals, maintain that positive attitude, and surround yourself with positivity. Remember, motivation is a personal journey. Motivation has the power to shape our lives. This is not mere rhetoric, my friends. It's the truth, the energy that propels us to rise every morning, the drive that pushes us to take that extra step, the force that helps us to overcome obstacles. That's the power of motivation. Let's delve into the realm of personal life. Have you ever wondered what inspires a person to run a marathon or learn a new language or even to pick up a brush and create a masterpiece? It's the spark of motivation that ignites the passion within us. It's the gentle whisper that says, "Yes, you can," when the world around us is shouting, "No, you can't." Now let's shift our focus to the professional sphere. Consider the story of Elon Musk, a man who dared to dream the impossible. When he first proposed the idea of electric cars and space travel, many scoffed at him, but his unwavering motivation, his unyielding belief in his vision, has led him to create Tesla and SpaceX, companies that are revolutionizing their respective fields. Or take the example of J.K. Rowling, the phenomenal author who gave us the magical world of Harry Potter. She faced numerous rejections and hardships before her work was finally published. But it was her motivation, her belief in her story that kept her going, turning her into one of the most successful authors of our time. These examples are not outliers, they are testaments to the power of motivation. It's the engine that keeps us moving forward, the compass that guides us on our journey, the fire that keeps us warm in the face of the coldest adversities. But remember, motivation is not something that's bestowed upon a select few. It's within each one of us, waiting to be discovered, ready to be harnessed. So ask yourself, what is it that motivates me? What is it that I want to achieve? Because at the end of the day, it all comes down to this. What will you achieve with your motivation? We've journeyed through the world of motivation, but what are the key takeaways? Let's recap. We started with the question of motivation, what it truly means. It's that inner spark, the driving force that pushes us to act, to strive, to achieve. We delved into its types, intrinsic and extrinsic, each with its unique characteristics, yet both vital in our pursuits. We heard the inspiring story of a successful entrepreneur, a testament to the power of motivation when harnessed effectively. Then, we explored how we could harness our motivation, how we could stoke that inner fire and channel it towards our goals. We learned that motivation is not a one-time thing, but a constant process, a daily commitment. Lastly, we saw the impact of motivation. It's the difference between stagnation and progress, between dreams and reality. Motivation is the engine of our personal growth and success. Remember, motivation is the driving force that propels us forward. Harness it and the world is yours.